shining up above us, reminding us of the light that we bear. The stars that glitter in the darkness, the signs of beauty and all that we bear. If we could only learn from nature, a gentle message clearly fills the air. The butterflies were once in hiding.
Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday morning, and one of the lessons I learned today, that flexibility is important. I got all ready to go jogging, and I'm almost getting ready to have the door. It starts to pour. Well, usually my self would have gotten all fluttered and upset and everything else, but it was like, you know what? Okay, fine. Plan B. I have one of those rebounders. It's like a trampoline, so I said, okay, so we'll do our trampoline and we'll do the weight training in the morning versus in the afternoon. And that's what I did. And now I'm getting ready to have my morning supplements. This is what I have every morning on an empty, which is the best way to really get your supplementation in there, because your cells will absorb it automatically very quickly, and they're just like sucking it all up. So here I am, I've already put the 5 drops of kelp in here, and I got the idea, oh, maybe I should make a video about this. And I also put the half a teaspoon of maca. I'm having maca twice a day now. Before it was once, now I'm upping it to twice a day. And I'm going to do a teaspoon of spirulina. This all comes from the ocean, blue-green algae, which is supposed to be very good for you. Listen to the words, supposed to be. I tried stuff for a while and see how it works with me. If I don't feel like it's doing anything, then I stop wasting my money, because it adds up, and the last thing you want is to just keep putting useless stuff in your body. So I give everything a chance, and then if it works, then hey, bingo. And if it doesn't, then well, what a shame. To spend $22. I think also the intentions that you put on something makes a major difference. If you feel that whatever it is that you're taking in, it could be dog poop for that matter, and you figure that dog poop is going to cleanse you and get rid of your parasites, then, by all means it might do that, because your mind is very powerful. Mind you, though, our system has been so corrupt with crap, and not just our bodies, but our mental self, that there's a lot of healing to be done for us to actually just eat whatever we want and not let it be affected, because our cells have been pretty damaged throughout the years, between our nagging parents, obsessive compulsiveness. That my obsessive compulsiveness stems from my mother being OCD, and she really did a lot of harm. I don't hold any grudges. I forgive her. She didn't know any better. Her mother probably did the same thing with her. It's just one of those things that goes on and on and on. But anyhow, yeah, that lesson this morning was valuable for me, because I'm always very rigid, and everything has to be just so. And that's one of the reasons Violet and I were having problems in our relationship. I was very rigid and very just so. And she's a rebel, so it was just that constant back and forth and arguing, and she would just rebel, and it was just like arguing. And needless to say, it got us where we are today, separated, divorced, and moving on. We both learned a lot from each other, and she's very OCD too, but our OCDs are very different, which was very amazing to me. It was like, wow. Won't get into it today. Another day I might get into more of the specifics. The reason for the video, I just wanted to share the fact that, flexibility is important. And being alone now, I'm able to reflect a lot on the things that I do, and I'm not judging myself being it bad, good, or indifferent, and just realizing, becoming aware of my behavior. And if things just don't feel right, if you feel that little negative like gnawing in your gut or in your heart space, then you shouldn't continue to do things that don't make you feel right, because that's how you get sick. That's how, and not just physical sickness, but depression, anxiety, all these things that we humans tend to get because we're doing things that doesn't feel right. We're doing things because we feel that's what we have to do, because that's what they say we've got to do, because Father Pope says we got to do. Sorry, I had to shake this guy up. We got to do what feels right. Forget about what all these law books, and by all means, don't go breaking the law and say Mark told me so. But use your better judgment on things. I mean, you're not going to go kill someone because you're angry, and that feels good to take out your anger and destroy somebody or something. But just go into your heart space, and people say, well, where's your heart space? I don't know exactly the location. I don't have a GPS to it, but the way I locate myself is like, and notice I say myself because our higher self is within, another realm. So if you kind of go into the deep rabbit hole and just ask questions and listen for a change. Quiet the mind. My mind drives me up the wall in races and races. But if you quiet the mind and go into that heart space, that area, that cavity right there, you take that breath, and all of a sudden, boom, all these ideas and all these answers start coming. It takes practice, though, because that mind, that little chatter up there, it'll drive you insane. Anyhow, what was I saying? It's one of those mornings I have so much stuff. When you're alone, boy, your mind will really ramble and drive you insane. So it's like, quiet the mind and go into the heart space. Yeah, so needless to say, the sun came out after the fact, after I reversed my workout. So what I'll probably do is later on today when it's not so hot, because right now it would be crazy for me to run. I'd probably die of a heat stroke out there. I'll probably run like around 4:30, 5 o'clock. Hopefully it's not so hot. And, just change things around for a change. I was out there in the garden. I didn't bring the camera. I took a couple, actually. I went in, I got the camera, I took a couple of pictures of the zucchini that's being born, which is exciting because I love zucchini. I love making those little spaghetti zucchini things because I don't eat pasta anymore. So what I do is I either use the food processor or the salad that I go and I make, it looks like spaghetti. It tastes like spaghetti, kind of like, and it's healthy. It's zucchini. But I didn't really, want to do another video of the garden. I'm sure many of you are probably bored to death about my garden. I'm trying to find material and things that are interesting to everyone, since I have a wide variety of viewers. And I want to say I appreciate so much the fact that you guys take your time to watch my videos, to listen to what I have to say. It means the world to me. You guys are my family. You really are. And I love you to death, I really, really do. And every single one of you mean the world to me. And I mean that. I mean that with my heart. And I know a lot of you love me too. And it's a beautiful thing. I would just love to be able to, one day everyone I don't know, pick a location and maybe meet one day or something, and that would be so cool. Some sort of like enlightening retreat or something. And it doesn't have to be all spiritual, because I know not all of you are spiritual, and that's okay. We're all in different areas in our life, and that's a beautiful thing. That's where we're supposed to be. Eventually we all catch up, and that's good. We meet halfway. What else to tell? Oh, I harvested, let me show you here, some stevia. Okay, these are all stevia plants. Now, the funny thing is here, let me grab one of these guys in the light. These little things are so sweet. They are extremely sweet. Now, what they do with that is they create the stevia extract. Yeah, there we go. Stevia extract. Well, this stuff has alcohol. And so I figured, you know what? Yeah, that's why I planted my own stevia plant. And I love the way they taste in my shake. I sometimes even chop them up and put them in the salad. It gives that salad a little extra sweetness. And it's all natural, man. Beats all the other stuff that's out there. I'll probably tag on something else later on today, but for right now, I think I'm going to call it quits. I want to have my morning thing before my cells go, hello, dude, where's our nutrients? Yeah, they talk to me, too, you know. Interesting thing. You guys probably think I'm going nuts. It's all good, though. Okay, guys. Hang in there. I'll probably put something else later, all right? Till next time. Love you. Love yourselves.